Hey, I think I got it figured out. There's a new FDA warning about statin drugs and their connections to Alzheimer's, right? So I think the way that statins work is they create a state of confusion, forgetfulness, and then you forget that you had high blood pressure. Maybe that's how they work, because I found some connections dating all the way back from 2000 to 2008, and it seems like along with the 66% increase in deaths related to Alzheimer, the pharmaceutical companies have made a 246% increase in the number of sales of Lipitor, the number one statin on the market. So run with me here. We're going to dive into the belly of the beast and go check out how the New World Order is controlling you, killing you, incarcerating you, or at least making you forget how bad things are. Here we go. Like I said, the belly of the beast. The United States Food and Drug Administration. You can see by the uncapped pyramid here. You know what they're affiliated with, right? I'm not going to go chasing that rabbit right now. Let's scroll down here just a little bit. We have the FDA Drug Safety Communications important safety label changes to cholesterol-lowering statin drugs. Now, here are the facts about statins, and you can see here they have the whole list of all the statins available that are on the market. I'm not going to start rattling them off right now. You can go ahead and check that out for yourself. I wanted to start pointing out the memory loss that they're talking about. Here we go with adverse event information. Now, information about the potential for general, non-serious, and reversible cognitive side effects, memory loss, confusion, etc. And it was the etc. that caught my eye because I've been a behavioral specialist and worked with developmentally disabled people for the last 22 years and have never come across the diagnosis of etc. So, anyway, let's keep rolling down here. I want to show you some more stuff. Right here, number 3, memory loss and confusion have been reported with statin use. These reported events were generally not serious and went away once the drug was no longer being taken. Now, they're going to reinforce this over and over again because the only difference between the effects of the statins and the actual condition of Alzheimer is that Alzheimer is a fixed condition. So let's keep going down, and they'll make those admissions here in a second. Right here, number 2 on this list here, there have been rare post-marketing reports of cognitive impairment, i.e. memory loss, forgetfulness, amnesia, memory impairment, and confusion associated with statin use. They front load you first by trying to say it as rare. Now, it's so rare that they had to redo the marketing, the labeling on the product just to warn you about this stuff. So let's keep going down here. It says right here, these reported symptoms are generally not serious and reversible upon statin discontinuation, with variable times to symptom onset, 1 day to a year. So that means after you take one pill, you can start to have memory loss, forgetfulness, amnesia, memory impairment, and confusion in 1 day. Right? And then the symptoms resolution, after you stop taking the medication, apparently you return to baseline. They really haven't stated that, but they say the effects go away after 3 weeks. Now remember here, it only takes 1 day for you to take one pill in 1 day. You'll have memory loss, forgetfulness, amnesia, memory impairment, and confusion that might not go away for up to 3 weeks on average. Now, who's to say you're ever going to really return to baseline? And like I said here, let me keep going down. They're going to point it out right here. Let me find it here. It's under cognitive adverse events, and here it is. Here's where they say, the cases did not appear to be associated with fixed and progressive dementia, such as Alzheimer's disease. So that's the only language they're using to disassociate the two. Now, like I said, let's keep walking here. Walk with me. We're going to go over to this is Mercola.com, the article. This popular drug creates over 60,000 new diabetics each year. Now, this is just one of the websites I landed on when I was chasing this rabbit here. And you can see 1 in 4 Americans age 45 and older take statin drugs to lower cholesterol and supposedly prevent heart disease. That's approximately 32 million Americans. Now, here, even in this article, Right here, the FDA added new warning labels to statin drugs. Following an internal meeting between the FDA's Office of Surveillance and Epidemiology and Office of New Drugs, the agency announced it would be requiring additional warning labels for statins. Among them are warnings that statins may increase the risk of, and you'll see number 2, memory loss and confusion. They seem to have left out the etc. there. We never did really find out what that meant. But walk with me here. We're going to keep chasing this rabbit. I ended up over here on the Alzheimer and Dementia, the Journal of the Alzheimer's Association. And let me scroll down just a little bit here. And this is where I first came across this statistic here. It shows right here, between 2000 and 2008, the proportion of deaths due to heart disease, stroke, and prostate cancer decreased by 13%, 20%, and 8% respectively, whereas the proportion due to Alzheimer's death increased by 66%. I kept digging deeper here on their website, and I came across this chart here. Let me scroll down. This is the first chart you're looking at there is mostly the medical costs. But before I get to the chart here, let's touch on this really quick. Today, 5.4 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease. That's quite a number. You can see here, Americans age 65 and over, 1 in 8 has Alzheimer's. So let's keep scrolling down. I wanted to show you these that chart. You can see here the change in the number of deaths between 2000 and 2008. So Alzheimer's disease has gone up 66%. Now, run with me here. We're over here on the Telegraph. Now, the article starts off with statins, the drug firm's gold mine. All right, I'm going to scroll down just a little. You can see here among the main players in the market include Pfizer, the world's biggest drug company, U.S.-based Merck, and Britain's second biggest drug company, AstraZeneca. Pfizer Lipitor was the world's top-selling medication last year, according to IMS, raking in sales of $13.3 billion. Now, after I saw that, I went over to here to Wikipedia. I know it's not the best source of referencing, but this is where I saw the pattern. You can see here, Lipitor was first introduced on the market in '97, but it didn't. They coupled up with a different company in 2000, and that's when their sales just took off. And you could see from 5,000. From the number they had in 2000 to the number they had in 2008, it's gone up 246%. So there's the connections, folks. You can see that these statin drugs are definitely associated with Alzheimer's disease. Now, there might not be admissions made directly from the FDA, but they're just covering themselves because there's been enough lawsuits to indicate that this is the case. So if you know anybody on statins or anything like that, I'm not a doctor and this isn't medical advice, but food is medicine. Plants, vegetables, all that stuff. Those are the real medicines. Pills, those are drugs pushed by people called MDs when they give you prescriptions, as opposed to, of course, the dealer on the side of the street. So, anyway, just thought I'd point this out, folks. Take care and fight the New World Order. And oh, don't forget, subscribe to my website here. It's free. Just leave me your email address, and I will. You'll get an email every time I post a new video. If you're a little timid to do that, go ahead and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. And I also dare you to try to find me elsewhere because I'm on over 55 different social networks, infecting the internet with the truth, at least through my eyes. Well, have fun, everybody, and I will see you later.